Yeah, so I mean, to celebrate 35 years this year is pretty awesome, and I think the main word is change. You know, we are in a great transition mode right now. Organization's growing. We've got new chapters, we've got new members, new team. So we actually built a staff now of 5 full-time staff members. So I think it's awesome to see where NEMBA has been, where we were this grassroots, really locally focused organization that had all these chapters in different areas and had a centralized hub that just kind of helped hold it all together, to really grow into where we have this professional hub with staff, support team that can put on NEMBA Fest like this, but also help at that local level. So kind of having those grassroots efforts at the local level and a more of a centralized hub to really help pull it all together. And I'm really excited about where we're headed. Unfortunately, I'm departing, but I'm super excited that we built a team, that we've got a cool group of people that really know what they're doing and have an awesome vision for the future. And have different people that are really pulling new people into this sport, and bringing new people out of the woodwork really to take this organization and carry it for the next 35 years.
Well, I know it stands for New England Mountain Bike Association. That's the first off. But for me, I go back to the early involvement in the early 90s when, Philip was just starting out and things were happening, and I was working for Merlin in Cambridge. And for me, it means, I think of trail stewardship, I think of trail building and the advocacy. I think of all the work they do to get people out safely on trails and enjoying outdoors. And I look at my own 2 daughters who are young, who are learning to ride. I haven't made it their priority because they're kids just enjoying it. But I'm hopeful as they grow older and we go to the different places that NEMBA has worked on or put trail systems in, to get them to enjoy mountain biking with their dad and with their friends as they get older, because cycling is something we all enjoy, and you can enjoy it for life at any age.
I've been with NEMBA, 28 years. I started riding in '94 and I've been a member ever since. NEMBA has grown so much over the years. When I started, we had just NEMBA. There was no chapters. And people like Bill Bowles and Philip Kais were driving all over New England to go to meetings. And we're like, well, this is not really great. Let's have the grassroots people deal with the land managers and the meetings and things at their trail, because they'll know better what's going on. So we started chapters. And so at the time when we started, I think we had 12 chapters initially in the original. And now we're up to 33 chapters, which is freaking awesome and growing.
Yeah, so when I think about the 35 years of this organization, it resonates for me because I've been a member for 2 decades, and 20 years of being with my local chapter in Fairfield County and in Central Connecticut, and I've seen and been a part of this organization in some way, shape, or form, and mountain biking throughout New England, and now to be a part of the regional staff and see the way we've grown as a staff, and to see how the progress we're making into so many new people mountain biking and outdoor recreation, and it just fills me with joy, man. It's one of those things where kids on bikes and more women on bikes, and then you see some of the adaptive stuff happening. It's so cool and so exciting, and organizationally for us now, for me personally, to be a part of it here and experience it as a staff member, and compare that to being just a guy who was New England mountain bike supporting the organization. It's really special. It's growing so fast, and so it's such an awesome thing.
Missed you at the barbecue last night.
I missed you at the barbecue too. But yeah, man, it's a great time to be a part of this organization, and 35 years is the oldest mountain bike organization for a reason, man. Great people doing great things.
If you want to ride and support NEMBA and build trails and maintain access to trails for mountain biking and all forms of passive recreation, please join NEMBA, get involved, volunteer. They're great people. I love doing it. All my friends are NEMBA people. My life kind of revolves around NEMBA. It's great.
NEMBA is a professional organization. I think that 27 years ago, it was a grassroots organization, which was fantastic. It was made up of a lot of committed people in local chapters, but now with a full-time staff and 30-plus chapters and things going on all over New England, new areas being opened up, new trails being built. I mean, it's just, no comparison to where we were before. It's just continual growth.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Nicole Friedman, I'm Executive Director of NEMBA. So I think NEMBA had a tremendous first 35 years and really lay the groundwork for what mountain biking should be in New England and around the country. And I think our goal is to really be the go-to for mountain biking in New England. And when people think mountain biking, they think NEMBA. And some of the things that are really important for us is continue our great work, which is, trail building, trail advocacy, access to trails, and then also think about how do we get everybody riding a bike. And, I always say we'll be really successful if in 10 years everyone in New England has tried mountain biking at least once.
I would like to have us have a better name recognition. I mean, if you're a mountain biker, then you know who NEMBA is. And if you're not a mountain biker, but you're out on trails, you might not realize, oh, who's maintaining these trails? 9 times out of 10, it's us. We've got volunteers. We do thousands of hours of trail maintenance all over New England. And we've had a couple of really great signature trail grants where we give a $10,000 grant to different chapters. There's stuff happening everywhere. If you want to get involved, find your local chapter and reach out and attend a trail school. We can teach you how to build trails too. It's a lot of fun.
I think NEMBA stands for all good things bike. People getting together and making it better for the rest of us. We're spoiled, I think, here in New England with NEMBA.
I think that we're seeing a little bit more diversity, but it's so important that we open the tent even bigger. Like that whatever your obstacle is, financial, geographic, socioeconomic, gender identity, like there's a place for everyone here. To find your bike and find your ride. And like it doesn't have to be a $10,000 bike, and it doesn't have to be single track or machine made. It can be an e-bike, it can be anything. So I think that the whole experience is getting bigger and more inclusive. You know what I mean? Like, just get on a bike and pedal.
And I have been around for more than 35 years. I was part of NEMBA before there was a NEMBA. In 1955, I started mountain biking. That was called riding your bike out in the woods. But when mountain biking sort of was in people's consciousness, hikers didn't want us on their trails, the equestrians didn't want us on their trails because we weren't them. We went too fast and, not in my backyard. Over 35 years, that has mostly gone away, but there's still a remnant of that. We still have work to do, getting access for mountain biking. But the sport has grown incredibly. When I first started mountain biking and advocating for it, people that looked like me made all the decisions and they'd never heard of a mountain bike. And now, people that look like me still make all the decisions, but they're either mountain bikers or their kids are or their grandkids are. Unless we do something stupid and blow it, the future of mountain biking is really great.